Howdy, y'all. Thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of a Kickstarter, the Castles of Mad King Ludwig. And this is the Royal Collector's Edition and the Colossal. Because as you're going to see here, I got this. Sorry, that was real glary. But, oh, this thing's real heavy. As you can see here, we also have the Colossal Moats and Barbaricans. Barbaricans? I have no clue. I'm sure I butchered that. But this is a way bigger edition than I expected when I backed it. I just backed it because I was like, oh, yeah, get the Ultimate Edition. So I'm zoomed way out because as you can see, these are huge boxes. And from what I understand, if you've ever played Castle of Mad King Ludwig, these are, all the pieces are like 4 times bigger. So we're going to take a look at this. And if you haven't, this is a game for 1 to 5 players. Takes about 90 minutes to play. And you can see on the back here, it shows everything you're going to be doing. The king demands you to build an extravagant castle, more beautiful and detailed than any built before. And you can see all the little pieces. It looks like there's going to be an actual map to show where all the stuff goes. It lets you know everything on the contents down here at the bottom. Sorry, I knew my mount was going to get in the way, but hopefully you can read all that. A lot of stuff in here, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh, yeah. I should have paid attention to what I backed, but I'm also cool with having this awesome edition of it, so let's see what it looks like. Like I said, I am zoomed way out so that we can keep the box on here. Just limited by the mount that I use. But here we go. Oh, get this open. Alright. Right now we've got the catalog for the other games of theirs. We have the Collector's Edition rulebook. Hopefully it just combines everything in there, I'm assuming, and shows you all the components, the setup, the player setup, then each round. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With the, it goes into the expansions. It looks like these are quite detailed. So actually, I think a lot of those weren't really things you have to read over, but gives you all the details on everything. Gives you some more examples for the bonus cards and the King's Favor, the Royal Decrees, and whatnot. And then we have here, I actually do not recognize what these are. It says foyers. And I don't know why there's so many different ones. And I don't remember them being this. I mean, I know they said 4 times bigger, but these look like normal size. So maybe it's just the expansion that's bigger. That would be better, because otherwise, thinking a whole table per player. All right, let me move that out of the way so we can get a better look at this board. I thought it was going to be a playmat by looking at the back, but it looks like it's an actual board. Which I'm assuming is just going to have the stuff on there for different player counts and whatnot. And just to hold the stuff. Oh my goodness, if I can get it open. Alright. Well, it's a 2-piece board. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh no, it folds out like that. All right, so that's one piece of the board. And you can see that it's actually dual layered here to fit the stuff in. Then it's got like a, I guess, nighttime looking on the back. Let me see if I can get this all put together and give you a look at it all together. Actually, I don't think I can get zoomed out enough to show. But you can see here, Oh, this is kind of how it goes all together. It's got the spots for the putting the bid on. It's got the spots for putting the pieces on. And then it's got the point track here. And then I noticed the back, and I don't know if it's just so that you can have a different look. But it looks like it has one. It's just kind of got, that's the top part. Sorry, I am not going to be able to zoom out to show you everything, but there's the bottom part, and this would just all go together if you want the board like that. All right, so interesting that they cut it up like that, but all right, let's take a look at everything inside of here. Well, we already have, I believe this was called the, it had to do with basically the first player, but also the builder, master builder. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Master builder token with nice screen printing on it. And then we got this tray, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull all the trays out. And we'll just take a look at everything here. Oh, that last tray was pretty heavy. And then it looks like they got all the cardboard down here in the bottom. All right, so let's take a look at that. Oh, well, at least it looks like it's going to punch easy because it's already fallen out. You can see all the different rooms with a lot more extravagant artwork than what I remember from the other. And then the backs, of course, so that you can have it randomized. Yeah, this is just popping out very easy, which... very nice. But yeah, this artwork is, in my opinion, looks a lot more detailed and whatnot from the original. Yep. Probably not going to be able to just keep lifting these up because they're just falling out. But we'll keep trying. And just show you all the different rooms. I thought it was supposed to be bigger, but these look like the same size, so maybe it's just the expansion that's bigger, or Colossal as they called it. I did notice on the back of the box on the Colossal thing is where it said the 4 times bigger. And it did not say that on these pieces, so that would make sense. Which, like I said, I was a little worrisome whenever I first saw, like, oh, it's going to be a much bigger copy. I was like, does that mean I'm going to need a table per player? But no, if it's got the stuff as the normal size, means we can play the game as normal. Sorry, I'm not detailing on the back. Really doesn't need to be. And then it looks like it's got the expansion stuff here. That way if you had it, but it's just a normal size. And I guess that's what's going to be Colossal in the big thing. And then it's got your player aids here, which I'll show you the back of the player aid and give you a closer look at that. Oh, I'm trying, but it's when I notice the pieces start to fall out, I just like, okay, let's just move it on over there. All right, so look, let's take a look at these trays. I mean, it does look like there's going to be some nice trays to where you don't have to put everything in baggies. Of course, that big box, it's got to fit everything. And you can see spots in there for each of the 500, 450, 325, 400, 600 stairs and whatnot. See what's inside of this. Oh, these are the swans. Which if you played the expansion, there's these little swans you can put down. And these are like plastic resin tokens. And they got them for each color. Sorry, I'm not taking them out of the baggie. But I'll probably do another part of the video where I will throw all the stuff inside the trays once I get them loaded up. All right, this was the heavy tray. And it makes sense because we got metal coins here. Looks like 1s and 5s. And then looks like some chips. which look like they all have this same back, but completed rooms. Oh, instead of the cards, that's kind of nice. Because these are like the goals, kind of. I don't really want to call it. Yeah, I guess goals, like what you're trying to achieve. Instead of dealing out cards, you'll just do chips. That's pretty cool. Like swan tokens. Try to sift through all these, but some of them are flipped around. As I just flip them back around, putting them in there. But oh, music room, gardens, stairs. I want to say, let's see. You can just see all the different rooms. So like I said, I like this. This is very nice. Instead of doing cards. Kind of like that. Guess it's not really needed. It can be done with cards, but just kind of an extra nicety. Cool. All right. Oh, well. Forgot about the stuff in this other thing. Got carried away with the chips. And these just look like maybe instead of the swan tokens, you actually put swans in there. These are kind of heavy. Looks like they're just plastic with some metal in there just to hold them down. And you can see they're just the swans. I don't know if they're for each. And then you can see all the different colors of the swans. And you can see the trays here with all the, to fit more of the pieces in. I don't know why they got some stuff punched here and some not, but they got, oh, this is the, like I said, I have no clue, probably butchering that word. The barbicans, or barbicans. And then for some reason it has those separate, already punched. Well, I guess because they are dual layered. And then you can see the hideouts also, or the secret passages. Cool. And this doesn't look like much, just looks like some extravagant, cool looking pieces. That for some reason, it's taped down. That would be why. Lost the Master Builder thing, but as you can see, oh, these aren't heavy at all. They're just cheap looking plastic, but I'm assuming your foyer, or your foyer, however it's said. But some nice looking pieces there. And then looks like some type of extravagant garden or greenhouse. And then along with some, I guess, just easier trays, maybe. Oh, more tape. All right. And you can just see some more trays here. Probably just some pieces to hold the pieces a little bit better on your table. And then we have some cards to look at. And then some card holding trays, which we already saw some of the cards aren't needed because of the chips, but we will take a closer look at that. All right, let's take a closer look at these cards. Which is nice that they went with full-size cards. These are the Victory Goals Personal. It's nice they went with these full-size, standard-size cards, and they got a nice linen finish on them. Instead of the small ones that they had before. So I kind of like that they went with this. I mean, the small ones weren't bad, but everything about this is supposed to be Colossal and bigger, so makes sense to make the cards bigger. Not really sure what these cards were about. Maybe it's the goals to a degree. Or maybe how you set up the game. Because I haven't really played with the expansion too much. I only played the base game a lot. I want to say I've maybe tried the expansion one time. This just shows which ones come out. Like, I know I got them sideways, but what rooms come out, you're going to mix this up. It's going to say put a 200 or 250 and so forth. So they should have all the different rooms in there. No reason to flip through all those. All right, let's get into the big box. Well, the second big box. All right, so just to show you the big box here, it says Colossal Moats and... yeah, I'm not going to try to say it again. Now, I did notice maybe it does have all the other rooms in here, and it's just maybe this, because we have everything in that base game, so maybe it's just, if you want to play the Colossal Edition, here you go. This Colossal set features rooms that are 4 times the size of the original Castle of Mad King Ludwig rooms. So, and we'll take a look at that and see what that's all about. Oh. I mean, I'm already pretty impressed with the edition I have. Do I really need this Colossal edition? Like, that was already better than what I was expecting just in that base box, but let's take a look at it. All right, looks like it's going to have the same type of board, just different artwork. It does show the rooms, so maybe they are. Maybe it's just, that's all it is. This is just, do you want to play the Colossal Edition? So this one, they just put all together as one. And it looks like these are the same size as the normal stuff. So maybe this isn't where all the stuff goes. But we can definitely see, when I put the box back on the camera, you'll be able to see that the trays definitely have the rooms in here that are just colossally bigger. So, yes, it is what I was thinking. Just, hey, you want to play this game and you just want to play everything colossally bigger. So, let's take a look at everything colossally bigger. So, we got the trays to hold everything, and we have the pieces of the moat. And they're just bigger. I mean, that's pretty much should be everything we saw in the base one. Just as you can see, and let me see if I can just pull one out. So whereas before, this would be your side of the moat that you're putting out. Oh, I got upside down. Your moat piece. Now you would have this as your moat piece. So you can see, definitely way bigger. And then I'm sure this is going to be the, because these are kind of heavy, but I think it's just a cardboard. So you could just see. All right, I tried to go grab every room. I might have missed some. We will see. But we got, you can see the size difference on the, oh, I actually just happened to get the audience room there. Size difference for the 600s there. And then the size difference on the 500s. So you can just see everything is much bigger. Which means, yes, probably going to need a table per player. And these should be the foyers. Oh, I did not grab a foyer. And you can see the size difference there. Like I said, we're not going to... you can see everything is just bigger. There's no reason to go through each and every little thing. I'll just see if anything looks different. The passageways, of course. So yeah, just everything much, much bigger. Oh, let me close that back up. It says 500. Oh, okay. I was thinking that it was saying what was in each tray, but it's not. So, for the most part, you only need one big box. I don't see this one getting out as much just because it would take up so much space in comparison. But also, just would be cool to play with every so often. So I thought I'd show you all the differences on the Colossal edition. As you can see on this table, it's a 3x6 table. So you can kind of see how it's going to fit on a 3x6 table. In my recommendation, this is great if you are playing solo or maybe 2-player. But otherwise, you can see the differences here. Like here's the Barbican from the Colossal edition and the Barbican from the original. So you can see how it's going to take up most of it. Like I said, this is a 3x6 table, so you're looking at the finished castles from a 3-player game here. But figured I'd show that to give you some perspective on this. All right, cool. Thank you for watching and have a great day.